and welcome back to Sunday Talk Spurs. And today I'm going to be saying what is the biggest problem at Tottenham Hotspur and obviously reacting to the 2-1 defeat against West Ham United. But before I get into the video, if you are new to the channel, why don't you leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sunday Talk Spurs, hit that notification bell because it lets you know when I've gone live in instances such as this. Now, let's get into the video. And I'm not going to reveal what the biggest problem is just yet. I'm going to give my thoughts first of all on the game. And I caught glimpses of it live. I caught the last 60 odd minutes. I've watched the highlights. And again, another frustrating game for Tottenham Hotspur. It seems like, the last 5 games have all rolled into one. We have now, I've got the stats on screen here from Opta. Tottenham are the first side in Premier League history to failed to win 5 consecutive games despite going 1-0 up in each match, and lose 3 consecutive home games despite going 1-0 up in each match. And they've titled it Spursy as well. So, again, a disappointing game. In the first half, we dominated. In the stats, we have dominated. Should be going 1-2-3, 4-0 up. And it was an amazing goal to open the scoring with Pedro Porro's corner getting on the head of Cristian Romero. And it just, a moment like that is just fantastic because you got a fit starting centre-back coming back into the team. Pedro Porro, who I've criticised his delivery when it comes to corners and set pieces, but, really putting a good ball. And you go 1-0 up against West Ham at home, you think the momentum should be with you. And the way that we play this football in these games, you hoped that the momentum would take this team and we can go on and batter a team 3, 4, 5-0. All these games seem to be the same. It is coming out, they're carbon copies of each other. And it's just so frustrating because even like before the game when I gave some predictions to the Irish Hotspur and I was talking to people in general at TalkSport, I said this game could go one of 2 ways. We're either going to batter West Ham because maybe their style of football couldn't cope with Ange ball, or we're gonna really struggle. And by the looks of it, we really struggled, and West Ham just were able to get back into the game. Obviously, 2-1 in the end. The winning goal. My word. Just an absolute. I don't know what Udogie's doing, passed it back, and Vicario, I don't know if he made a meal of it or whatnot, but very frustrating, another game, another defeat at home as well. You hope that we'd make the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium a bit of a fortress, but I just don't know it's just really hard to put my finger on it, because at the end of the day, I love the manager, I back the manager, and I back the style of football. I just think, we have got a lot going against us at the moment. When it comes to injuries, when it comes to the squad and the team. And we're just, on a poor run of form at the moment. The City result was all well and good and, it was good to get a point. But we're in a bit of a rut. I think we need to get past the Newcastle game as well. I think we might struggle against them. And then we've got Everton and Nottingham Forest. And after that, I think that's when we've got to start, get to January, get Micky van der Ven back. We really miss him. James Maddison as well. Because last night showed, Son struggled, Brennan Johnson struggled, Kulusevski. It just ended up being a very frustrating game. And that gets onto the title of the video. The biggest problem at Tottenham Hotspur. And it's obvious what the biggest problem now is at Tottenham Hotspur. Severe lack of a goal scorer. Selling Harry Kane in the summer. He wanted to go, he wanted to leave. We wanted to cash in on him for obvious reasons. But now, it seems that in certain games, especially like these ones, we are lacking a potent striker to, put these chances away. We're having so many chances. I keep saying, I was at the Villa game. We had so many chances. Should have been 3 or 4-0 up in the first half. But cut it back to no one. And don't get me wrong, I think Son is a good talisman, but maybe Son could be better on the wing. I'm not sure if he's got the strength or the hold-up play to play through the middle sometimes, especially in games when you're playing against the likes of a West Ham, who are going to be brutal and really bully you in the box, and you're not going to win aerial battles. Son's known for his dribbling and his pace and, his curling efforts. And you mainly score them, obviously, from the wing. So it is a bit of a weird one. But I don't know who we bring in to really help that issue, because he just, Richarlison, he missed a great chance in this game. Brennan Johnson, is he going to get the goals that you hope for? Kulusevski, is he going to get the goals? James Maddison, a lot being asked for him to get goals and assists, like Harry Kane obviously as well was. So that's what I think is the biggest problem at Tottenham Hotspur. Just the fact that we're creating so many chances and we don't seem to be able to finish our dinner. We obviously did score 3 against City, but in the other games, 1 against Villa, 1 against Chelsea, 1 against Wolves, 1 against West Ham. It's just, we seem to be lacking a bit of killer instinct to really kill off games. And, with our defence as fragile as it is, goals win games. It is, football sometimes is that simple. If you can kill off a game and just, have that impotence to really go at a team, we could really be laughing and, we could see ourselves in a better position in the table. But that is not the case. We haven't killed off teams. We haven't taken that next step. And even I keep going on. I don't know if the graphic or the info has changed, but people saying how good we were from winning positions. Not good from winning positions, I should say. We were good from losing positions, getting points, but now from winning positions, we're losing points. So we need a happy medium of them both. And just to finish off then, I've got a really good quote from Ange Postecoglou. He obviously came out after the game, spoke to the media and said some really, really good stuff. And it just shows how much faith the Tottenham fan base will have in him. And he said, "We just lacked conviction in our shooting. It's not down to do with tiredness. People say we're playing good football, but we're not showing any real conviction in the way we're playing. People say we're playing nice stuff, but that's not what I'm about. I want to win. We're right at the beginning of what we're trying to do, and this only gives further fuel to my fire." And that goes to show what I'm saying here. The biggest problem, Ange is highlighting here that, lack of shooting, lack of, conviction in front of goal. All well and good. Everyone keeps saying, Tottenham fans as well, fantastic. Oh, it looks really good. Da, da, da. And it does. And it's a better watch than Conte and stuff like that and Mourinho. But we need, Ange even can see, we need more conviction in front of goal. We need more, we need to have some, backing in these attacks. Sustenance is the word I was looking for. Because, you got to take your chances in football. If you don't, then, you don't know where you could be in the table. But, yeah, another frustrating game. We've got Newcastle this weekend as well, which is going to be... I'm dreading that. But then again, they lost to Everton 3-0. So I don't even know what this Premier League season is throwing up at the moment. It's a very confusing and entertaining season. But I'm still positive, and I think Tottenham can still finish in European places this season. So I haven't lost all faith yet. I just if we can address this problem maybe in January, or just get a bit more conviction in front of goal, I think Tottenham can still have a good season. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about the game, about if you agree with this is the biggest problem at Tottenham Hotspur. And as I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new to the channel, leave a like. Subscribe to Sunny Talk Spurs and hit that notification bell because it lets you know when I've gone live. And I'll see you again soon, probably with a reaction to the Newcastle game. Bye-bye.